Welcome to Nimmy's Kitchen. I am your host, Wwell, Suleiman, but you can call me Chef Nimmy. Before we take a trip to Okene Local Government area of Kogi State, I am headed for Terminus Main Market in Jos Plateau State to get the ingredients for today's menu. Please follow me. Welcome back to Nimmy's Kitchen. So if you want to have a very great and outstanding meal, ensure that all your ingredients are entirely fresh and neatly purchased. So today on Nimmy's Kitchen, I'm going to be teaching you how to prepare local dishes from the Ebira people of Okene Local Government area of Kogi State. Our menu for today, as displayed on your screen, is Ebira, known as St. Leaf soup or also the black soup. And then we have Iya, known as pounded yam. We have apapapa, known as moi moi, made from corn flour. And then we also have the cow skin pepper soup, known as opa, for our desserts. Interesting and yummy menu, right? Well, let's start the business of the day. For Ebira, you need scent leaf, blended melon, red oil, seasoning cubes, crayfish, locust beans known as dadawa or iru. You also need chopped onion and blended pepper. You need beef and intestines. And for pounded yam, you need sliced yam. For apapapa, you need blended corn. You need salt, seasoning, red oil, banana leaves, and bamboo sticks. And for opa, which is the cow skin pepper soup, you need the cow skin, seasoning, chopped onion, fresh pepper, red oil, and spices. Now let's get busy. First, you pour your washed beef into the pot. Then your seasoning. You pour your chopped onions. And blended pepper. So before you pour water into the beef, make sure you stir it together. Stir it together and allow it to steam for a while. So we are going to allow this to steam for about a few minutes, and then we'll add water to it to cook. So while the beef is cooking, pour a neat water into the pot and place your yam inside the pot. Make sure that you don't pour salt inside it because you're going to pound it. And if you pour any salt or a pinch of salt in the yam, it's not going to clot together. Welcome back to Nimmy's Kitchen. So here I have my beef, is well cooked. What you're going to do next is to sieve out the beef from the stock. So now I have my meat stock in the pot. The next thing you're going to do is to place all the ingredients inside the pot, excluding salt. Here is my chopped onion and blended pepper. I also have the red oil. As you're putting everything together, make sure that you stir it. So in here, I have my red oil, onion, pepper, and seasoning cubes. You don't have to add salt immediately because it's not going to make you have that bubbles in the soup. So you cover for a few minutes before you put your blended scent leaf. So now the stock is boiling. The next thing you should add to it is crayfish and locust beans. Stir. So it's time to add the blended scent leaf. And here is my blended scent leaf. So I'm adding blended melon to it because I want it to serve as a thickener. Here is a paste of the melon seed. Stir thoroughly. Before adding the beef to it, allow it to cook for a few minutes. Can you perceive it on your screen? Ouch, you can't. I'm so sorry about that. So, we're just going to pour the beef inside the pot now and stir completely. Okay, so our black soup is ready. Before you drop the soup, make sure that you add a pinch of salt to it. That is if you want to achieve lumps in the soup. For those of you who don't like lumps in your soup, you can do that by adding all your ingredients in it. So our black soup or scent leaf, also known as Ebira, is ready. Quick one, the black soup or the scent leaf is really black in nature, and some people don't really like the color because it's black and it's a turn off for them. So if you want to add more spice and more color to it, you have to make sure that you add plenty of red oil to it. If you want to avoid lumps in your pounded yam, make sure that you avoid the head of the yam. So you break round like this. So when you get to this stage, you should add hot water to it. Most people boil their water separately, but I prefer to use the one from the yam. You're doing this so it can clot together. Now you have to do it this way. If you beat it directly, it might fall off from the mortar. Welcome back to Nimmy's kitchen. So it's that time of the day where I present to you how to prepare apa, which is known as moi moi, made from corn flour. So here is my corn paste, right? It's really, really smooth. The next thing you're going to do is to add your seasoning cubes to it. Then you add salt, crayfish, chopped onions, and blended Scotch bonnet pepper. Now you stir. So the next thing you do is to add your red oil to it. Now my paste is ready. I'm going to be wrapping this inside the banana leaf. A lot of people have different ways of folding their banana leaves. Just watch me as you see how I fold mine. So I have to create a cone first. See? And then you fold this part backwards. So you have this hole. You pour the paste inside. The same way you did the first part. Now I like to double mine to be on the safer side. You place it inside the pot. Now inside this pot there's bamboo tree, right? The reason why you need this in the pot is so that it will help the paste not to pour inside the pot. So you place it carefully. Remember, the pot is an empty pot. There's no water inside it yet. Then you do the same thing too. So it's ready. Place it on the heat and add little water. You're going to carefully add the water by the side of the banana leaves. So you will be doing that within intervals. You always come and check if the water is dry to add more. For your cow skin pepper soup, also known as opa, you need red oil to do that. So first you place your red oil in the frying pan, allow it to heat for a while. Some people decide to do it with groundnut oil or palm kernel oil, but it's better with red oil. Next, you pour your chopped onion. And your blended Scotch bonnet pepper. Next is your crayfish. And you stir. Pour your seasoning to it too. Continue to stir. Next, you pour your cooked pomo, which is also known as cow skin. Now stir. Stir thoroughly until the sauce gets into the pomo. Reduce the heat and allow it to steam for a few minutes. while doing that, you check your upper papa. Still cooking. And our cow skin pepper soup is ready. Welcome back to Nimmy's kitchen. So here I have my opa, also called the cow skin pepper soup. And here I have my iya and Ebira, called the pounded yam and century soup of Italy, or black soup. And here I have my apapapa, moi moi, made from corn and flour. So most times this is used for coronation, and it is also used to help women who just go to bed to heal faster. And this is also used for traditional wedding rites or festivals in Ebira land. And you can have these anytime, any day. With this, we come to the end of the show on Nimmy's Kitchen. Keep it there with me, same time, same station. I hope you were able to learn one or two things from today's episode. I'm still your host, Nimmy Suleiman, known as Chef Nimmy, saying do have a wonderful day ahead of you, and please stay safe. Bye.